Do you take any supplements?
I guess the regular stuff. Protein still considered a supplement. I do the creatine, glutamine. I'm a big believer of the BCAAs, branched chain amino acids.
What are those?
I mean, basically, what branched chain aminos do, they actually help you synthesize or break down proteins. They're used for protein synthesis, which means that with the supplements that we take, or that I take rather, and the food that I get, the nutritional value, the biological value of it, it's absorbed better by taking branched chain amino acids. They really assist with that. So I'd always recommend people, keep those branched chain amino acids in your regimen. If you're supplementing, you do the creatine, or you do your glutamine, or you're taking a pre-workout that has this and has that in it. Make sure you get your branched chains as well. You're gonna thank me for that. But yeah, as far as supplements, that's pretty much where I'm at. Creatine, my protein, and some glutamine, and a branched chain. Once in a while, on leg day mostly, you'll catch me using one of those pre-workouts. Yeah, they're really, I guess, based on some type of caffeine source, or some beta-alanine, or
Animal?
whatnot. Yeah, I don't want to endorse anybody, but I'll say, what I take, I do take, I take universal creatine. It's the one that works for me. It's a German grade creatine monohydrate. That's the only real creatine that I prefer to use, the monohydrate. It's like the traditional one that I remember, and got me my little gains. So that's what I work with. And as far as the branched chain amino acids, I use Animal Pack. Everybody knows Animal Pack. I use Animal Pack for a source of supplementation, vitamins, minerals, and it does have some amino acids in it. But Animal got a great product called Juiced Aminos. It tastes really good. There's a little plug. It tastes really good, and it's really helped me to with that protein synthesis we're talking about. Those juiced aminos really help, and for some reason I feel like really full when I'm on those juiced aminos.
Gotcha.
But my best source of creatine is this right here, that red meat. Red meat contains a fair dose of creatine, natural creatine, that we're going to need from hypertrophy or muscular growth. So I stay on that red meat.
What is hypertrophy?
Hypertrophy is growth, the muscular growth. I won't get into definition, but when we speak of hypertrophy, that's really what we're talking about, the growth of the muscle. The counterpart to hypertrophy or hypertrophy is atrophy, and atrophy is the opposite of what anyone wants when you're training for size, or anyone down with GBDT, because we're trying to get big. Atrophy is the opposite. It's when the muscle, we would say, like, shrinks, and that could be due to inactivity or lack of protein, or any supplement of that fact that actually induces growth. Yeah, it's all in that egg. That's your egg there, so you better keep your eye on it.
That's what's up. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that in a couple of seconds. Just a little bit of salt.
There we go.
This is about to be ready in a couple of seconds. You're seeing it. We do this for real over here. Not a lot of seasoning on stuff, and we don't try to throw too much of anything. Yes, I did use butter for the eggs. It's just something I do, or margarine. It's parquet, folks. Another shameless plug.
So do you feel any effects of like a diet change or anything like that? You mean
from my physique diet to my classic physique?
Yeah, like
I guess. Well, as funny as it sounds, I feel stronger, and I guess maybe because I'm eating more. and I sleep better. If that
Are you
means
sleeping
anything.
more? Or you increased? Have you increased
You know
the
what?
hours,
You know
or?
what? I wish I could say I'm sleeping more. I'm a creature of habit, and I sleep very little. And my body, just doesn't require as much sleep as I guess others do, or just it won't allow me to sleep as much. But I guess it helps me to sleep better, to eat more, and I never really ate heavy at night, and I guess I'm doing it now, and that's been the change. That's pretty much what it's been.
Is that comfortable or uncomfortable?
I mean, listen, I know that.
Are you bloated? Have you been getting bloated?
Nah, you know what?
So it's 3,500 calories to gain 1 pound, right?
Yeah,
so
well, we do the math. I did real simple math on a bulking diet of if I added 500 calories to my daily caloric intake for the next 30 days, it would probably sum up to 9 to 10 pounds of lean muscle, depending on what I'd eat.
okay.
But if I did the math that way, it kind of worked out for me that way. So that's what I'm pretty much following. There is a point where you do kind of get to that plateau where it doesn't really matter if you add another 600, 700, 800 calories, unless you change the routine and you change whatever you're getting in your diet. It's kind of hard for people like myself, the ectomorph, the hard gainer, to put on that extra mass. So it's always like, it's always a gamble.
So you're kind of working against the grain right now.
Yeah, your body is not really, well, rather my body type is not really built to put on heavy amounts of muscle. As an ectomorph, it's still an athletic build, but leaner. And thank God, I still have a really quick metabolism, but it makes it harder to put on that quality muscular mass that you want for like the classic physique division. As a physique competitor, it really worked to my favor because, of course, you just have to stay really lean and keep a nice midsection and, keep those round muscles. But on classic physique, they're going to be watching a lot more on what your lower body looks like and, more importantly, the symmetry, the balance. Aesthetically, you got to be just as pleasing as a physique competitor would be, but you got to be bigger and more defined. They want to see some, what they call muscular maturity, and you only get that from hard work and putting those hours in. So we'll see how that's going to go. What's about to happen right now is you're about to have this steak and eggs, and tell me what you think of this Chef FTU. All right.
Right on.